If you was who you were when you were younger, and you was the all-NBA player, and you was the top 5 or top 1 point guard or whatever, that was your resume?
Yeah.
You 40 years old, this your last year? Shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
And I don't want to hear about nothing you had going on 57 years ago.
No, I think he abuses his power.
Are you holding yourself accountable?
Yeah.
Because you're getting out there in your ass right now. But you want to sit here and yell at us, but you have a performance too. But we don't need you coming in here telling us who the fuck we are, and you're just here with us.
Okay, but we don't need
being demonized by the motherfucking
We don't need a teammate. We don't need you.
No, we don't need you.
So why did you bring me on the team?
Rashad McCants pulled off a 1v4 against the entire Gils Arena panel.
If you gonna talk to me as a player, please come gentle. Or whatever my vibe is.
This is about respect for a player who's 40-something years old, and hey, you ain't doing it like
It's how you rub people wrong over here.
It's about telling the truth, though. Tell the truth.
Look, Chris Paul's a total asshole, and he's hard to play with. But the Clippers knew that when they signed him. It's not like it was a secret. He's been on a lot of teams, but he knows about winning. He turned the Suns around and helped them get to the finals when they were bottom feeders. The Rockets were never better than when they had Chris Paul, and he took a rebuilding Thunder team that had no chance to make the postseason into the playoffs. They're saying he's the problem wherever he goes.
It only happened to him, though.
But he didn't have any chemistry issues on the Warriors or the Spurs. Look, Chris Paul isn't perfect, but the problem here is the dumpster fire Clippers that are going to ruin the entire NBA by giving the Thunder another lottery pick. They have major lack of accountability across the board, but Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, and Ty Lue don't want to hear it.
What a good fit.
Their front office has made some god-awful moves, like trading Paul George for a future dynasty, and look, hindsight is 2020. Kawhi was just coming off a championship in Toronto, and to get him, they needed Paul George, right? But what's their excuse for getting rid of Norman Powell and adding Bradley Beal?
That play indicative of Beal's season, folks. He's been inept, incompetent, incoherent as a son.
You couldn't see that bullet coming from a mile away? I know Bradley Beal had a huge contract, but why would you want that cancer on your team after seeing what he did in Phoenix?
You are a has-been player.
I'm a has-been player.
You are.
Chris Paul being garbage now doesn't make his criticism invalid. Coaches and GMs call out their players all the time, and they're not out there hooping.
Let's change Chris Paul with LeBron James.
4-time champion, 4-time MVP.
Are we saying the same shit if LeBron saying this shit?
No, we're gonna keep it to Chris Paul.
This is the kill shot by Rashad. If this were LeBron James, Gil would be calling for the Clippers franchise to be burned to the ground. But instead, he's trashing Chris Paul for being brutally honest and praising LeBron for laughing with the other team's bench.
Now, I'm gonna tell you a veteran who's 40-year-old, who's smart as a motherfucker right now. His ass sitting there.
I know what he's talking about.
It don't matter who the fuck he talking about.
LeBron.
78%, nigga.
LeBron.
78%.
Hey, so how you dealing, Dylan? Y'all good? Family good over there?
It feels like this entire panel just doesn't like Chris Paul, so they're using this as an excuse to take free shots.
I'm not him. For you to think you finna talk crazy to when you dead fucking wrong. I'll beat you up on this bench, nigga.
Is that what you told him?
Straight the fuck up.
Okay.
Chris Paul isn't LeBron, and he's not Kobe, but the Clippers are trash, and they have stars and a coach that are content with losing. Being content with losing is exactly why Kobe called out the Lakers at the end of his career.
It was listening to Kobe. Kobe come in there and he say what he say.
No, they was
Ain't
not
nobody in there like, man, Kobe need to shut up and sit down. Nigga, what?
Come back before so you got some friends here.
You feel me? We back in the building. Y'all thought we was gone. My man Jay Lynn was doing his thing. Jay Hill doing his thing.
Nick out there hitting his free throws. You know how he do it. You know, Jay Lynn going to the basket like it ain't nothing to it but to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Mike, man, you got a nice suit on today, too, man.
Appreciate that, Swag.
You got
Men's Warehouse.
Now, would that happen if you were there? Would there be a celebration?
Kobe was playing on a big contract, and he had a lot of injuries, but that didn't make his criticisms about the Lakers players and their front office untrue. And that drunk goofball right there, he was on the team. Yo, Kobe, man, why you gotta call me out, bro? I'm just trying to hoop, man. I want to go smash Iggy and go home. Yo, come on, Kobe, calm down, Kobe. That's who that was.
What I'm gonna do with this shouldn't be legal.
There weren't any Nico Harrisons handing out Lucas at the time. The Lakers were trash, and Kobe was right to call them out. For the Clippers, shipping out your best player in franchise history for telling the truth is a weak move. Chris Paul really was a prick, though. He had people believing that he was calling out James Harden for his man boobs.
The reports are this has been going on for 2 years.
Yes.
There was the one report yesterday that it got so bad in practice going back 2 years ago that Chris Paul was making fun of James' man boobs in practice to the point that he broke down in tears and had to leave a couple of practices.
We made this one up.
Maybe that's why they cut him. Maybe he was calling out James Harden's man boobs again. I don't know.